Hello everybody, Trekkie here with another episode of Trekkie Plays Minecraft. Episode 34, I believe. It's one of them episodes. Today, it's the annual caving episode. Um, so that'll be fun. I got some stuff to talk about, which may affect the future of this series. And also, I want to show you a little bit of the work. I haven't done a lot of work on the big library castle thing, but I done some. So yeah, we're gonna go get ahead and look at that. But first, I want to play around a little bit with my iron essence, as it's a pretty cool device. Do not need the thing anymore. So right now we kind of find ourselves in the awkward, like, in between point of Minecraft versions where we're just really waiting for um, we're waiting for 1.5, which I think comes out tomorrow. Look at all that iron. Oh, yeah. 2 stacks. We're going to try to make it even more. Um, so excuse me. No mods are updating. They're just waiting for 1.5 so they could go ahead and change their versions over to 1.5. Maybe then add a few new features. So it's kind of that stale bit where you're just kind of stuck with what you got until then. So hopefully 1.5 will bring a lot of cool new features for various mods. We certainly have a few in this Let's Play. This Let's Play, which we'll be talking about when we go caving. But first, I wanted to show you. I've been working kind of on the door a little bit, the entryway. And let's allow ourselves a little bit of flight to have a look at it. I know it's a little bit laggy around here. But I've been working at it. This little arch, it's not done. I've just been kind of conceptualizing, but I really like the way this ender brick looks. The dark green, that kind of like emerald looking green, combined with stone brick, and of course logs, which has always been a central point of all our buildings is wood. And of course I have this little entry. I haven't decided what I want to do for the pathway. But yeah, that's mostly it for the entry. I mean, it's going to be a lot more than this. This is just one part of it, just the entryway. There's going to be more like off of it. It's not going to just end here and there's going to be a floating bit of stuff. No, I mean there's going to be a whole building added to this. This is just kind of the part where you walk in to enter the actual building. So I kind of like it. And of course y'all can let me know what you think. I'm sure you would anyways. Another thing I've been working on, I've been kind of circling this around from the top floor. I tried making a revolve around staircase, one that kind of goes in a circle, but making this go in a circle with Minecraft blocks, it's ridiculously hard and it just doesn't look good in my opinion. And I just tried it straight and I don't like it straight either. So I've come up with an alternate solution. It is a magical city, as I've mentioned 100 billion times by now. So we gotta add some magic to this building. After all, it is the center of our seat of magical power, and I've come up with these Thaumcraft levitators. And basically, not necessarily here, maybe in the middle somewhere or somewhere else, but we would have an up bit and a down bit. So people who want to go on the top floor just go on the levitators and float up. And of course, there would be some on the bottom to keep you from taking fall damage. You don't want your people going to the library trying to get down and splattering all over the ground. That wouldn't be cool. I mean, there'd be blood everywhere. People come in here and are like, oh, blood. This doesn't look like a very civilized place. Whee! They work really nice. A little bit expensive, but like I said, they work really great. And they get up here and they could look around. They're like, oh, more books. Yay. So I think that's going to be great. I have several ideas for this tower. Well, not really a tower, but for this building. And I think they'll be pretty cool. Should they come to pass? We'll see. It's been slow going. The ideas haven't exactly been flowing. So I just wanted to give you kind of an update on what's been going on with this building. Some of my thoughts, some of my ideas. And like I said, I really like those not emerald, the ender bricks from Magic Crops. You make them with ender essence, which comes off of ender pearls. So really cool blocks. They add a lot of color to this building while not really looking too different because we have lots of greens in the town too, especially in the center. So the green isn't too out of place. It gives the building some flavor without really standing out terribly bad like a sore thumb. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of these ores, and then I'll find ourselves a suitable caving location, and we'll get right to it. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, I found ourselves a cave. Hopefully it's a pretty sizable one. We will find out. Let's roll. So basically, what I was talking about earlier with the mod thing, whenever there's a version, some mods take longer than others to update. Anybody who's really played with mods for a while knows about this. You spend time waiting for your mods to update if you want to... Oh, hello. We found a ravine. If you wish to continue playing, sometimes you have to wait forever. I remember back in the 1.2.5 days, I had to wait forever for anything to update, and then I lost my internet before anything actually did. So, yeah, it could be quite a to-do. So, a lot of people are like, oh, 1.5 hoppers and all that other stupid crap that I really don't care about at all. Oh, another ravine. For me, hoppers and stuff aren't really that exciting. It's the mods updating. A lot of people, like I said earlier, a lot of mod creators are actually just waiting for mods to update, for the Minecraft version to update before they do. Not all of them. Some of them update more regularly than once every 2 months. Thaumcraft, I'm looking at you. And of course, Asinor with Thaumcraft has been talking about changing a lot of things for 3.1 and for version 3.1 of Thaumcraft, and that's good and fine and dandy. But a lot of the changes he has suggested that he'd like to make, I don't know if I agree with. I kind of like Thaumcraft the way it is now. I just think there could be a lot of more cool gadgets and stuff to play with. As it is right now, most of the gadgets and stuff in Thaumcraft really don't have like widespread use. If you think of it versus Feed the Beast stuff, you have a lot of different machines that could do lots of different things for different purposes. Thaumcraft is actually pretty... Everything in Thaumcraft is pretty much singular in its purpose. And that's lava down there. So, I wish really he'd just expand upon what he has instead of just changing it all again. He wants to implement this magic system and this and that, and I'm just like, just how about instead of changing everything, just build upon what you already have. Make lots of cool new gadgets, a lot of stuff that you could do. Because if you look at the Thaumonomicon, really you got a couple tools like what I have. Here I got my elemental tools, and they're cool. Don't get me wrong, I love the Thaumcraft tools, and I love the Thaumcraft devices. They're pretty cool, but most of them are so single-minded in their focus. Really, they don't lend themselves to a whole hell of a lot else. So I think you could definitely consider focusing on expanding what the Thaumcraft tools do, or Thaumcraft devices. Oh, we have a dungeon. What kind of dungeon we have here? Zombies. They don't seem all that interested in attacking, but you all could just die. Yeah, I noticed that zombies died in one hit, huh? That is because of this, Voltaire. But it's not really called it. It's a Norman broadsword. Norman weapons and armor are more durable, give more protection, and do more damage than diamond. So, pretty awesome stuff. And of course, originally it only came with sharpness 4, and then I added a book to it for the rest, and of course another sharpness 4 to make it sharpness 5. Uh, it could never be repaired, but it has Unbreaking 3 on it, so it'll last a good while. Oh, and there's a zombie. Apparently I didn't light it up good enough in here. Let's see what we got. Alright, let's get rid of this useless card. I'll take the iron. Pumpkin cart. Thaumium ingot. Somebody just did something with somebody or another. Excuse me. And another reason I bring up the mod stuff is, well, you know, we're coming up on 1.5. So it's definitely an important thing to think about. You know, the future of our mods and everything on this Let's Play. The future of this Let's Play in general. Because, guys, I'm going to be quite frank. My world is growing quite stale for me. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of days I have nothing to do. I have no need for any resources. Except for the buildings we build in the city, really, I have nothing. I have no need for anything. So, you know, there's no, unless I'm preparing for an episode, I really absolutely let me recharge my Moonworm Queen. Got some torchberries. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Torchberries. So, I mean, like, I log in, I'm like, okay. All I have to do, really, is prepare for the episode, which isn't really as difficult anymore because I have all the resources in the world that I'll ever need. Any resources I don't have that I need, I could farm via magical crops, which is an awesome mod. I love it. Don't get me wrong. So really, I have nothing to do in the world. This caving, I'm just doing because really I don't feel like building anything right now. I know that's kind of an odd attitude to have in a Let's Play, but I mean, quite literally, I don't feel like building anything. I feel like I've been up here already. Yep. This is actually right near where we started. So, you know, like, the world is stagnant for me. Most of the buildings we're going to be building from here on really serve me no purpose. The potion thing, it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, having the buildings with a purpose is a cool thing. I like it. And, you know, any world needs stuff with... But I don't need it. Potions don't help me at all. The blacksmith. Yeah, it's cool. And it's functional. I actually still need a blacksmith. But at the same time, I really don't. You know, I don't really need the blacksmith. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need anything or anything in between. The big library. Yeah, that's probably the most functional part of the city that I'll actually use. What else can I put in there? I got a mob trap. I don't need to go to the end because of the soul shards. So really, the whole world, I think the mods really that I've chosen have, in a lot of way, neutered my need for the world, the need to go out into the world to do anything. So there's nothing for me to do between episodes. You know, nothing to explore because it's a Let's Play. You don't want to explore too much. I don't have no resource gathering to do because I got all the resources I'll ever need. I don't really need, you know, all the stuff I'm building, even though it's functional, is really just aesthetic for me because I don't need a lot of the functions of the buildings. Like I said, I mean, it's cool and all. Don't get me wrong. I love the idea, but I don't love the idea at the same time. And also, as I've been going along, doing this city, you know, the more and more I like more and more I dislike other parts of the city I've done. It's like, okay, I dislike how I chose to do this. I dislike how I chose to do that. And the more I go along, I'm just like, oh, this is going to be a nightmare. By the end, I'm not even sure it's going to look good because I'm getting better. You know, I'm getting better at building, just like I've been talking about in some episodes. You know, you practice, you get better. Well, I've gotten better. Holy crap, there's another ravine. That's a pretty cool feature. Let's get some fly on so we can get around this crevice here. And, you know, so for me, not that exciting. And really, a lot of the buildings I think I could do better. Maybe I changed my mind on a lot of things, and that's the problem with a let's play of this. Most let's plays are good. I love Feed the Beast. I've been having a grand old time there because there's so many different things that you could use in so many different ways that there's so many more options than there is in what I've chosen here. So really, the mods I've chosen to enhance my experience, well, they've enhanced it to the point where I don't need the experience anymore. If that makes any sense. For some reason, I'm... Okay. Hold on, I want to make sure the sound is coming through right when I'm recording, because the sound was coming through weird on my headset, so I'll be right back. I'm back. I checked. It was recording. I just wanted to make sure everything was going good, because it would suck to record this whole episode, and then, well, suddenly, nothing being actually done. Why is this never in there? Alright, so let's do a run of all we've accomplished in this world. The functions that all our buildings, serve us, and let's just look at it from a piecemeal, perspective. The first thing we did, we got our workshop after I changed the map because the other map corrupted. So we had our workshop. In our workshop, we have an enchanting setup. We have a perfectly working functional forge, which I could get rid of and make the smithy more useful. Don't get me wrong, that's just that I could do that to help my case here, but we have our Thaumcraft set up. We have Ars Magica. We have Mystcraft. We have just about everything in our temporary base. Okay, that's just a temporary thing. Once we remove that base, other things will be, much more useful. So that's the first thing. And then next, I started clearing land. And then I built the spawner tower for my experience needs. Using a tier 5 spawner, my need for experience was completely wiped out. The thing is so effective, in fact, that I do not need an Enderman farm, which eliminates the need to go to the end. So that's one thing right there. Maybe just soul shard spawners things. I mean, they're awesome, don't get me wrong, and I don't think they ruin the Let's Play. I just think they take out other things that we could do, or at least need to go to the end. So that's one dimension that we never need at all, simply because of it. I mean, and I could farm ender pearls with the magic crops mod, so really I have no reason to ever go there again. So that's one place that's never needed. Another place I never need to go to is the Nether. No absolute reason to ever go there again, because I have a tier 5 blaze shard, and I could go there to get wither skeletons. It's right in the entrance. For the wither skeleton skulls to summon the wither. So that's some reason, but there's really no reason to explore the Nether at all. Everything I need is right inside the door, and I can get glowstone inside Mystcraft H's. So there's two dimensions I have no need to go to right there. So there's two parts of Minecraft that absolutely have no reason at all. And that's my own fault. I mean, that's my own design. But at this point, I'm just saying I don't actually need to go there. Sorry, I'm just anal retentive about lighting things up. So after the spawner tower, I added a zombie pigment spawner to it. Never need gold again. Get more gold than I'll ever need. So there's one resource down that I never have to farm again. After that, we built the farmhouse, and I built some farms for the animals and stuff. Finding out those animals are really not terribly useful, because you only need so many cows. Yeah, the leather is super useful for Thaumcraft research, but wool In my current, I never really liked using wool, so wool has really never served a purpose for me, other than necessity for either building recipes or maybe a few touch-ups here and there visually. But uh, and now it's spreading. So there's another thing. We got the farm. That's where all my magical crops are going. I like the farm, but it's in a terrible place. Okay, so after that, I built the potion shop. Oh no, I built the town center, which actually powers the Ars Magica machines throughout the city. Cool. I like the idea, but the problem is that the Ars Magica, power as it transfers, lags the holy hell out of me. It is so. Oh, there's another ravine. Wow, quite a connection of ravines here. I can get up here. So I can't really use it in any reasonable way because it lags me so badly. Every time it zaps the power, my game like stutters. So if I have a whole city of that, it's absolutely crucifying my ability to play. So it's not something I could even use. It's really just at this point aesthetic. I have actually had the spawner above it turned off because I know I'm never going to be able to use it. So the whole Ars Magica thing is ruined past spells. Then I built the potion shop. Cool idea. It's a cool idea. I mean, I like the idea of the potion shop, a place to go to make potions. Instead of just, most people just make alchemical labs. I made a potion shop. I thought it was really neat. Still like the idea of it. I think it's pretty cool. But potions aren't terribly useful. Sadly, even in vanilla Minecraft, there's only really one instance that I could think of in the entire game that potions are actually really terribly useful, and that's when fighting the Wither for the regen potions. So that really negates its purpose. Yeah, it's cool, but cool could be cool until it doesn't serve a purpose. Then I built the smithy. Okay, smithy's perfectly functional. Nothing really wrong there. It's a cool building. I really like its design. What is that? Oh. So, okay, move beyond that. Let me collect these shards. Make sure there's nothing below it. Don't dig straight down. That's a bad idea. So we got the smithy. Like I said, the smithy's cool. No qualms with it. And then I'm building the knowledge tower, which is probably going to have the most use of anything in the entire city. Make experience books. Having all my Thaumcraft stuff for the city located in there. The Ars Magica. It's going to be a very functional building. Have no qualms with it whatsoever. Only problem with enchanting is I don't need to enchant anything ever again. That's right, ever again. Look at this. Watch my pickaxe. Just watch it for a second. It's repairing itself using since it's taken a second. The bar will eventually go away. That's because it's self-repairing, because it's got repair. All my tools, not my Ars Magica stuff, but they actually self-repair too. This will repair itself over time. It's just taking a little bit. They never break unless I die and lose them. They don't serve any I'll never have to replace them. So I never need any enchants for any of these things ever again. Never gonna need Fortune 3 pick. Never gonna need another axe. Never gonna need another shovel. Never gonna need another set of armor. Only thing I'm ever gonna need is really another sword when this one eventually breaks out. And this thing does so much damage, I don't have to hit a whole lot with it. And it has unbreaking, so it lasts a while. And plus, since it's Norman from Millionaire Mod, it lasts longer than Diamond anyway. So, and does more damage. So, like I said, it's gonna last a long while. This replaces my my bow, so it never breaks. And this thing could be so easily refilled, so I never need torches. I have so much stuff that makes me never need another thing that it's ridiculous. Like I said, I have no reason to ever get anything. And that's part of the problem. That's what's making the world stale for me, is pretty much the fact that I don't ever need anything. And I know I'm passing resources. I'm coming back. Resources that I don't really need. I don't care about the air shard that badly that I want to really mess with it. So we got the enchanting room. It's cool. It's functional, and I still use Thaumcraft from time to time to build stuff. I use Ars Magica to make new spells. Um, okay, so let's talk about mods. Just not all of them. I mean, some of them are stuff that you would never ever want to live without, i.e., like iron chests and stuff that I really love. That there's really no reason to ever not have them. They don't take away from the experience. They only make things more convenient. They're perfect in pretty much every way that they are. Uh, like iron chest, really good. Ender chest, no reason not to use it. Doesn't take away from my experience. So I'm not going to talk about small mods. Um, Not that they're small or shitty in any way. Like I'm just saying, let's talk about like the bigger, more expansive like content adding mods, like Thaumcraft and Ars Magica and stuff like that. Okay, Twilight Forest is awesome. I would never lose Twilight Forest. It adds adventure, adds cool stuff to find. Uh, Really, no reason to never have it in your world, your modded worlds. I love Twilight Forest. It's one of my favorite all-time mods. It's cool. It hasn't broken the game for me in any way. I give it 2 thumbs up. Oh, looks like we found ourselves a mine shaft. So that's cool. Thaumcraft adds lots of cool devices, lots of cool tools. Not so many tech tools that have multiple purposes. Like I said, everyone's kind of focused. Like all this stuff I have, the shovel and everything. They're really cool. Nothing really to automate things. Yeah, automating sorting with your golems. That's about it. You know, or maybe move stuff from one chest to another. Okay, that's it. But you can't really automate tree farms. You can't automate mass mining. Sure, the arcane boar can mine pretty good, but it destroys the V in your environment and makes all those really annoying wisps spawn, which annoy the hell out of me and to no end. It makes life miserable for me flying around having to break all the grass that they keep growing and they keep attacking me when I'm trying to do stuff. It's just a pain in the ass. So, yeah, bad. And plus it sucks all the Vs out of it, so your tools can't repair. I mean, it's a trade-off, you do this and okay, you get this bonus from this, but there's a trade-off. Okay, I understand that. But it's not a mass mining tool, and it mines in a circle, which defies Minecraft logic. So, I mean, I like Thaumcraft. It's my favorite mod. I can't fault it for what it is. It's just that the repair enchant is too much. If I had to choose in the future, that's why I'm going to have to set the rule for myself: no repair enchant, simply because it takes the game out of the game. I never have to worry about having more tools. Never have to worry about my tools break. I mean, even in industrial craft, your tools run out of power, so there's still that thing, and you have to go back to your base to recharge them. So there's still some negative to it, even if you have like a ridiculously overpowered lap pack that restores not lap pack, but like the Greg Tech stuff that gives you millions of storage options, like ability to store millions of energy. It's very dead in here. I am on hard. Yeah, it's very dead in here. There's like no monsters at all. I think my monster spawning in my world is also broken, so that's another problem. Okay, so that Ars Magica. Let's move on. Oh, there's a spawner right there. And there's this unuseful. Wait, I do have a ranged capacity. Boo! Let's light it up from range. Ars Magica, it's a cool mod. Don't get me wrong. I think it would be more. It would serve more purpose by itself. But most of the spells in the thing, I find no use for. I don't find them to be useful at all. This damn water source. Oh, there's a spider right there. Due to the lag of the Ars Magica machines, absolutely worthless to me. I can't use them. And they don't really offer any intensive bonuses over vanilla stuff anyways. The Ars Magica furnace does not double your ores or even have a chance to. Like the Thaumcraft device, it doesn't. The Thaumcraft arcane furnace only gives you a chance to double, which is great. I like the chance. I don't like actually always ultimately doubling. It still adds an element of having to get resources, but it doesn't add or really add anything bonus to your smelting other than the fact that you could use some items to fuel it via the things. I'm not going to get into the whole technical bit of it. Suffice to say, due to the lag of the magic transfer from device to device, it is almost unplayable for me. Maybe it's just because of the combination of mods, do not know, but it pretty much takes all the use of the powered systems out of my world. And there are other cool. There's like teleporters and everything from Ars Magica. So it's not like there aren't any cool things. Don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't serve me any purpose. The spells, like I said, I've found limited use. Really, the only ones I ever use are fly and which fly is very nice, and it's nicely balanced. So it doesn't like if you want to use the max one that uses 30 lasts for 3 minutes, you need to use air essence, and they're pretty expensive. So it's not like they're not. It's not balanced. It's really nicely balanced, in fact, but it just of limited use to me. Okay, I guess I'm going down here. Wrong button again. So that and regen I used to use, but I don't really use regen anymore because this stuff protects me so much. I don't actually take damage. I don't take damage. When zombies hit me, I don't take any damage. Is that another spawner system? It looks like a... Oh, no, that's a cave spider. Hey, cave spider. Oh, let's see. I might take damage from poison, but that's about it. Watch, I'll let him hit me. Come on down here. Yeah, see, the poison's barely damaging me. Watch the poison tick. I'm not actually taking damage from the poison. I have so much protection. I mean, this is my own fault for wearing the armor. Don't get me wrong. But who doesn't want to use the best armor? What's the point of having a good armors and stuff to obtain in the game if you can't use them because they're so ridiculously overpowered? And here's another ravine. How about that? So that's just a thing. Not necessarily Ars Magica fault. The armor is really cool, and I like the abilities it gives you. It's a good end game item. By then, you should feel powerful. But spells, the machines, basically most of Ars Magica serves me no purpose. In fact, I think it just really bugs me. It annoys me. Most of the stuff annoys me more than anything. And for some reason, the Ars Magica monsters and mages aren't spawning for me, and I found them more annoying than anything. So Ars Magica likely not a mod that'll be returning should I choose to start over or anything like that. And on the topic of starting over, you may think, well, why don't you just set some rules for you now, ditch the stuff, and do that? Well, the world, I still have all the stuff. I still have all the resources. No matter what I do from here on, it's beyond repair for me. Basically, I'm just finishing buildings for the sake of doing the Let's Play. And doing Let's Play is great, but, for me to really enjoy doing the Let's Play, and I think people who enjoy doing the Let's Plays make better Let's Plays, because let's face it, if you're more enthusiastic, you make better videos. You make better things when you're enthusiastic about it instead of doing it just because you have to. And it's getting to the point where I feel like I do it just because I have to. I'm not really enthusiastic about anything because nothing serves any real purpose for me. I could fly by these resources, not even care. Most people wouldn't. They'd be like, okay, I'm going to grab everything on the way. What's the purpose of caving if you're not going to grab the resources? For me, I'm just doing it so I can talk and have you have something to watch while I do. So okay, here's what I'm proposing. Like I said, 1.5 is coming out. I want you all to decide, as my viewers, I want you all to decide the future and fate of this Let's Play. That being, this is a dead end. I want you to decide what's going to happen. Am I going to stick in the world? Am I just going to tough up and finish what I started? You know, come what may, deal with the problems, deal with the fact that the whole city thing, as I think of it, isn't going to really work the way I had envisioned it, simply because of space constraints of how, you know, the buildings I've been designing. It's not. I mean, the buildings I design aren't bad. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the fact that due to the size I'm making them, they take up a lot of space. You're gonna have to cover such an area to make a real city. To make a real city, a lot of people they just make small buildings that the NPCs live in, and they really don't serve any other purpose. Me, I wanted to make my buildings functional, but the problem is they're so big, you can't really make a city. So the whole idea is kind of defunct for me. So my suggestion is, okay, I start anew. I want you to I want to start anew. Come 1.5, and when the mods are updated, I'll continue playing Feed the Beast till then as my primary series. And when mods are updated, really good, we'll go through mods. You'll suggest mods to me if you have mods you like, you might want to see. Say, okay, I like this mod. Maybe you should use it in your Let's Play. Give reasons for it. Give reasons what I could do with like buildings. What can I build with it? What can I do with it? Don't just say, oh, this mod, and then don't say nothing about it. Well, tell me about the mod. Sell it to me. Give me ideas of what we could do in my world. What kind of stuff can I build? What kind of themes can I use? The magical city is not a bad idea, not by any means. It's just that the implementation of it really isn't going to happen according to my vision. And that's why it's kind of stalling me out from making anything, is because really I'm realizing that my vision isn't going to come true simply because another mineshaft up here. Vision's not going to come true simply because of how it is, how the game's made. And there's another spider spawner. Damn, I'm an expert finding these things, aren't I? So what we need to consider for coming to next world. 1.5, I'm not like I said, I'm not going to start again until the new update. There's no point in it. Oh, there's my other stuff. Absolutely no point in starting over until the next big update is out. Okay, what mods we want to use? Suggest mods. Of course, I'm going to pick some mods of my own. I'm not going to just pick... What we're not going to do is just pick mods based on the fact if they're magic or not, because that just leaves me so limited. Like I said, right now, I've done everything I could with most of these mods. I have nothing left to explore. And because of the stipulation of being magical in nature, there's really very few options I could use to expand upon. So we're not going to use that as a stipulation anymore. That's gone. That out the window. Any mod, any kind of flavor, magic, tech, dimensional, RPG, anything. If you have suggestions, leave them for me. Send me private messages. Do whatever. Come up with ideas. Come up with ideas for the world. What we could do in it. What kind of stuff we could build. I want to hear all y'all's ideas. Y'all are my watchers. You're the one that makes this Let's Play even worth doing. So take part. Tell me what you want. Also, some people have used like map creator, like BWO in his Let's Build series. He used a map drawing tool that let him draw really cool landscapes. Would you like me to use something like that? Would you like me to just use regular Minecraft generation? Would you like me to use extreme biomes or biomes of plenty, which I actually prefer? Extreme biomes is more compatible, but biomes of plenty actually has better biomes in my personal opinion. So, just lay down ideas and let's brainstorm. We got a while before I think everything's going to be up to ready. So just give me ideas and let's roll with it. Let's make this a reality. Let's do something with this. Let's turn what we have here into something powerful. Is that another one over there? No, it's just stone. So say, did I find another goddamn spider spawner? I hear a spider. Might be below me. Oh, it is below me. Yeah, there's that thing. Spiders. So, like I said, I'll keep doing Feed the Beast. I want to know all y'all's opinions on everything. Just let me know what you think mod-wise, everything-wise. Just tell me. And we'll make it a reality. We'll do something from the get-go. Make this something really special. We're going to think this through a little bit more. Now that I have more experience doing Let's Plays, doing the worlds, I think it'll go a lot smoother. Now that I know what to expect a little bit more. So leave your comments, send me inbox ideas. Don't be afraid to, even if you think I'll reject it, don't be afraid to tell me. Don't be afraid to leave your ideas. You're part of this now. Like I say, without y'all, there's no reason to do the Let's Plays. Let's Plays are really based off of viewers. Stupid bat. So I'm done with this. Not with the world. I mean, I'm probably just going to do a couple more episodes, like to finish up the library. But after that, I'll probably just stall out, and we'll start really throwing together the means to do the next world. Unless you all think I should continue, unless you all think I should just tough it up, which I really hope you don't, because like I said, it's kind of stale for me. And I think if I'm not really into it, I'm not going to release really good videos, and I want to release good videos. So, comments, thoughts, suggestions, all that good stuff, give it to me. Feed it to me. Feed the beast. Feed the Trekkie. And of course, you could always continue to look forward to Feed the Beast, because I love it. It's good. It's exciting. It's exciting. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Maybe grim news for those of you who enjoyed this world, but maybe grim news for all of y'all who enjoyed this world. I mean, like, it's a cool world, but I think we could do better. Now that the ideas are set in stone, now that we have some practice, I think we could really build something good. And another thing is the lag around the city is so bad for me that it's almost unplayable in areas. So now that I've learned a little bit better about what creates lag, block updating and all that stuff, I'll better prepare in the future. We'll spread things out more. It'll be better. So all in all, I think a new one with new mods, new ideas, especially ideas of my watchers, will make everything ultimately all around better in the end. So give me your thoughts via comment or send them to me as personal message. Suggest mods, ideas for builds, ideas for themes. I don't care what it is, as long as it's Minecraft related. Don't suggest me stuff for other games, because that would be pointless. We're talking about Minecraft here. Just suggest everything to me. Anything Minecraft related, it has to be modded though. I'm not doing vanilla. Sorry, I don't find vanilla interesting. Suggest it all to me. Throw all the stuff my way, and I'll look at it, and we'll start building a base for the future. Until then, this is Trekkie. Take care.